I bring to you good news and bad news. The good news is João Moutinho's back, and he's had a 7.4 average rating since he's been back. So brilliant, we've got our core midfield, things are going well. The bad news is we're out the Carabao Cup, and we've got a bit of an injury crisis. We've got 3 defenders injured, which is not the best of news considering we've got Arsenal and Manchester United today. So, don't expect much from this episode from Wolves, but fingers crossed. 2 big teams, injury crisis. What could possibly else could go wrong? What's going on, guys? My name is Adam. I am a Super Swan, and welcome to episode 3 of the Wolves Beta Save for Football Manager 2021. And as I mentioned in the intro there, we do have Manchester United and Arsenal coming up today. If I'm being honest, I'm not expecting much from those games, but you never know. We might come up with a shock. You never know. So the games you've missed out on since you last left us, we did crash out of the Carabao Cup in the 3rd round against Cardiff City. As a Swansea City fan myself, that was a bit of a hard pill to take, but we did put out our rotation side, so I'm not too bothered by it. The board aren't too bothered by it either, so it's not the end of the world, and it was only on penalties as well, so not the end of the world, so that's one less competition we've got to worry about. We did beat West Ham 1-0 at Molineux, and we got the goal through Adama Traore coming off the bench to make the difference. And then we had a bit of a disappointing result against Crystal Palace, a game we had the higher XG, so we were the team in the ascendancy there, but we didn't come away with a win. We did lose 2-1 in that game, and we gave Chelsea a good game at home as well. We did lose that one 2-1. They scored 2 early goals in the first 20 minutes. They got the goals there, but we did come back and score 1 goal. Adama Traore again grabbing the goal, but we did eventually lose that game against a Chelsea side we were expected to lose against. So again, it's not the end of the world, but it would have been nice to get a point out of that game. So we do have Man United first alongside Arsenal. And what that does mean for the league table is that Wolves are sitting in 8th place, which the board are only wanting a top half finish. So 8th place would be enough for us to meet the board expectation. But I have higher hopes than that. I want to try and get Europa League. I want to try and push into those places. So we've got 2 difficult games today. But it is what it is. We've got to face them at some point. So we might as well get it all over with and get the results we need. So we are outside of the transfer window, so I have brought in 1 more player due to the injury crisis I will talk about in a second, and it is a free transfer. Cheikh Mbengue, he's going to be a rotation option. He's a fringe player. We're only paying him $7,000 a week. He's on a 1-year contract, 32 years old. He's literally here to be the reserve, to make up the numbers. I can't see him staying past the end of the season, but we need someone in place due to our injury crisis, and I will show you the medical centre and look at these current injuries. Connor Cody's out. He's been out for a few weeks. He should be back in about 8 days' time, but it doesn't help when our starting centre-back gets injured. Marçal had a hip injury, so another left-back on. He's out for 4 weeks to 2 months, which is why I had to sign Cheikh Mbengue to be the replacement there. Willy Bowley, our other starting centre-back, picked up an injury. He's also got a hip injury. He's out for 5 weeks to 2 months. So that's another 2 defenders gone. And of course, Johnny was always out before we started this save. He's out with damaged cruciate ligaments for another 8 months. So defensively, we're not looking the most solid, and that's going to lean in to our game against Manchester United away from home. So we're going to go defensive, so we're going to try and keep the ball. So the team's going to be Patricio in goal, Ait Nouri, Saiss, Dendenecker is going to have to do a job for us as centre-back, and Semedo, Neves, Ferreira, Moutinho in the middle, with Vinicius Jr., Adama Traore, and Raul Jimenez starting up front. So we've got a bit of a makeshift centre-back partnership there. But I'm not expecting anything from this game, if I'm being honest. So we'll see how we get on. It is Man United. I know in real life they're doing quite crap at the moment, but in the game, Man United seem to dominate in Football Manager. So that's the team sheet. They got De Gea, Harry Maguire, Van der Beek, Pogba, Martial, Fernandes, Cavani starting. So they've got a very strong team. So we need to give a bit of a, pump the fists a bit and say, I know we're the underdogs, but we can hopefully get a result here. Tell them I have faith in them to make the difference. And it is going to be the first game of the episode. It is Manchester United against Wolves at Old Trafford. We're not expecting to get anything, but I would love it if we get something. I need to draw in my inner Kevin Keegan. I'd love it if we get one over them. I'd love it. As Vinicius Jr. comes onto the right-hand side, finds Traore, Raul Jimenez, looking for options, plays it to Moutinho! Moutinho's got the goal! It's 1-0 to Wolves in the first minute of the game. Lads, it's on. We're on. We're 1-0 up. It's 1-0 in the first minute as Raul Jimenez holds on to the ball, gets it to João Moutinho back from injury. It's in the corner. End the game now. End the game now. We're 1-0 up. Corner, 33 minutes. Moutinho puts it in the box. It's headed off the post. Oh my word, Wolves almost went 2-0 up in this game. And considering I said we weren't going to get anything, we're the ones with all the highlights here. As Dendenecker tries to play it upfield, they are going to clear it. And Man United are not doing the best right now. XG's not looking too high for both sides, to be fair. But like I say, Wolves are the ones keeping on the ball. As Traore beats his man, takes a shot. Nowhere near, but 10 minutes to go till half-time. Coming up to half-time, it is still 1-0 to Wolves. And we are doing the business so far. Look at that XG. We are well on top of Man United. We are putting a good performance here. So I'm going to give an outstretched arms, opening praise. I'm happy with the way things are going. Keep it up. We'll have a look at the tactics. Is there anything we can do? Anybody underperforming? Anybody tired? No, to be honest, things are looking good. I don't want to fix what's not broken yet. So I'm going to go into the second half. 1-0 up. Can we hang on for a famous win at Old Trafford as Van der Beek wins the ball? And what we don't want to do is concede early. That would be the worst thing to happen to us. But we got an early goal, so we can't say too much as we start from the back. Saiss pumps it upfield. João Moutinho, back from injury, making the difference in that midfield. As Traore holds up the ball, but he does lose it. But we win it back. Raul Jimenez finds Traore, uses his pace to get in the box. Can he cross it in? Beats his man, finds Raul Jimenez, and it's a save from De Gea. It's all Wolves. It's all us. Come on, Wolves. Man United with a throw-in. Cleared away by Dendenecker, but Van der Beek is going to pick that up. As I say, it's been all us so far. Man United haven't really had a look in, but it's a long ball to Edison Cavani. Blocked off the line, blocked from Greenwood. And now Man United are turning the screw to try and find an equaliser. I was just about to make a sub, but Bruno Fernandes has got the corner, and Pogba's hit the post. And now Man United are coming back into this game. Let's make some changes. Let's get people on the pitch. So we got a 6.4 Vinicius Jr. And he does look a bit tired. So who can we bring on for him? I think it's going to be Fernan Torres who's going to come on for Vinicius Jr. Ait Nouri's not playing very well either at left back. But to be honest, I've not really got much options at left back. I'll move Semedo out to left back. Or bring on Nico Williams off the bench as well. Get a bit of pace in the squad. Apart from that, I'm quite happy with how things are going. So we're going to confirm the changes. 20 minutes to go. Still 1-0 to Wolves. Coming up to full time. 3 minutes to go of regular time. And we just need to make sure we don't throw this game away. As McTominay We do win the ball back, and now Wolves on the counter. Raul Jimenez, Adama Traore's got loads of room here to make it 2. Straight into the hands of David De Gea. Will that come back and bite us? I really hope not, as we do come into injury time of this game. And we've deserved the win. We've been the better side, as Traore again bursting away from the United defence. David De Gea having to make the save. And I tell you what, we are on for all 3 points here at Old Trafford, as Moutinho plays it short to Fernan Torres. Can he get into the box? It's a foul penalty, ref. He's not going to give it, but we've got less than a minute to hang on, as Bruno Fernandes finds Rashford. Oh, you are kidding me. It's going to be ruled out. The referee, the defenders are playing for offside. They are checking. It's disallowed. It's not going to count. And Wolves are still on. We're still 1-0 up in this game. VAR comes to the rescue, as we just need to see this through to full time. Rui Patricio pumps it upfield. There's the final whistle. And was he offside? Yes, he was, by a long shot. As Marcus Rashford, he ain't getting no free goals in this game. And as you can see, we deserved it as well. We played very well. I can give an outstretched arms. That was special. No, everybody wrote us off. I wrote us off. But we came back to get all 3 points at Old Trafford. And that sets us up very nicely for the Arsenal game, as Wolves fortunate to beat Man United. João Moutinho on form. He's not a 34-year-old veteran midfielder, though. Why does the game think he's a 34-year-old veteran midfielder? Is he 34? Is João Moutinho 34? No. He can't be. He can't be 34. Is he 34? He could be. I never knew he was that old. I thought João Moutinho was about, 30, but not. But there we go. You learn something new every day. João Moutinho's 34. But he thanks me for standing by him. No problem, João Moutinho. You've done well in this game. And look at the league table. That shows us in a Europa League spot. 5th place in the league. We're the best of the rest. We're up there with all the big guns at the moment. But we do go up against 3rd place Arsenal. But it is at Molineux. It's at home. So with that performance against Man United, gives me a bit of hope for the Arsenal game. So this is something new in Football Manager 2021. It gives you a monthly data analyst report to kind of see where you are compared to the rest of the league. So if you look at our defensive efficiency, so we are sort of quiet and impenetrable. So we're kind of looking good, I would say. So we are in the way we want to be. So this is the corner, I think, impenetrable. I think that's what that means anyway. So yeah, you got the likes of Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Everton. So we are sort of the average when it comes to whatever the long line is. And I don't know what the top line is either. But I think that's good. I think we're looking pretty good this season. As far as attacking efficiency goes, we're not the best, to be honest. I think we need to be more over here. So yeah, you got the likes of Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal in the top right corner. So I think we need to be more looking this way. But defensively, we're looking pretty good. So yeah, thought I'd show that off. So defensively, we're looking good. Attacking, not so much. I'm not going to fix what's not broken. So the tactics are going to be exactly the same for the Arsenal game that it was for the Manchester United game. And we're only making one change. And that is Connor Cody is back in the defence. So he's going to come in for Saiss. And he's only recommended 75 minutes. So we're going to see how he kind of handles the game. We've always got Saiss to bring off from the bench. But everybody else is exactly the same as it was before. So don't need to go through all again. It's pretty much the same lineup as against United. So we're going to go into this Arsenal game. We are at home. But Pedro Neto concerned about the tactical familiarity. Pedro Neto's on the bench, so you don't need to worry. We don't care. You're on the bench. If you come on, then it's a problem. But until then, everybody else is happy. So we're going to go to the Arsenal game. Again, I'm not expecting anything, but then I said that against United and we won. So they've got Bert Leno, Gabriel, Bellerin, Caballos, Partey, Aubameyang, Lacazette, Pepe. That front line's very, very scary. So we're going to go in tightly marking of Aubameyang. So I'm going to give the same team talk as I did last time. I'm going to pump the fists. And I'm going to say, go out there, give everybody their money's worth. They don't care about that. If I tell them I have faith in them, yeah, they're all motivated. See, you just got to give them a little bit of faith. And they'll come round to the way of working. So we kick off. We are at Molineux. It is Wolves against Arsenal in our second game of the day. We shock against Man United. Can we get a second shock of the episode and pick up a win against the Gunners? Throw in from Semedo, first chance of the game as we try and play it out, but Adama Traore in the box. Find Semedo. Can we get in the box? Header by Raul Jimenez. It's in. Oh, it's off the line. I don't know. That I was off the line. Is that in? Can we get a closer look? Is that in? No, it's not. Unlucky. Moutinho from the free kick. Puts in the box. Dendenecker. Saved by Bert Leno. Very threatening from the start here from Wolves. Looking good. As they pump it upfield. Ruben Neves to Dendenecker. Get the ball forward. João Moutinho plays out to Aït-Nouri, but it is intercepted by Pepe. And Arsenal are now on the ball, closing them down. Aubameyang's picked up a knock. So that's an interesting fact. We'll have to keep an eye on that. We know that their best player is not fully fit. As he comes into the box, pass it back to Thomas. Pepe's there, takes a shot. No, yeah. 1-0 to Arsenal, 22 minutes. First chance for them, but they do get it in the net. And it is Nicolas Pepe with the goal. And it is Aubameyang that gets the move going. Plays it in to Thomas. It's a through ball. Pepe, it's blocked off the defender. Second chance. Puts it in the back of the net. 1-0 Arsenal. Corner from Moutinho. Puts it in. Headed away, but Lacazette's going to close it down. He's got pace. He's got the quickness to get past our team. He does just that. Takes a shot. Oh, it's top corner. It's 2-0 Arsenal. You don't save those, do you? You just don't save them. He literally broke from the corner. He's got so much pace. He just beats our defence. We're watching him fly past us. And he takes a shot. It's top corner. Good goal. 2-0 to Arsenal. Come up to half-time. Arsenal have only had 3 shots on target. They've scored 2 goals. And the XG shows that it's an even game. It's not. They've got 0.3 on the XG, but they're 2-0 up. So this is what I mean by the XG, right? It kind of gives you a story of the game. And this just shows that they shouldn't have scored 2 goals. You know, this is a 0-0 game. But we'll go to the dressing room. I'm going to put my hands on my hips. I'm going to do the old... show me something else in the second half. Come on, boys. Show me something else. They all seem motivated. Anybody underperforming? Let's have a look. Yeah, we got a few. Vita Ferreira, he's underperforming, so we're going to bring on... We'll move... Conor Cody's a decent Mazzala, mind, so we'll move Dendenecker up to Mazzala, and we'll bring on Seiss to play centre-back. Anybody else? 6.5, so Raul Jimenez and Vinicius Jr., but... We'll give them 10-15 minutes to make a difference. Can we claw ourselves back into this game? 72 minutes, nothing's happening. It's a boring game. Raul Jimenez now is on 6.3. So I'm going to bring on... I was going to bring on Fabio Silva, but they're saying that Vinicius Jr. could probably play there. So if I bring on Silva... No, I'm going to put Fabio Silva on. He's a youngster. We need to get him on the pitch. So I'll bring on Fabio Silva. Anybody else? There's a lot of 6.5s. I'm going to go positive. I'm going to try and make something happen here. So we're going to try and go a little bit more direct on the football. We're not going to play the centre-backs. We're going to go to playmakers instead. And we're going to push a little bit further up the pitch to try and make something happen. I don't think we're going to get anything out of this game. We're 2-0 down. But we got to do something. So we're going to go a little bit more attacking. It's all or nothing. 10 minutes to go. I'm going to bring on one more change. We're going to bring off... We'll bring off Vinicius Jr. We'll put on Fernand Torres because he's looking a bit tired out there. But 9 minutes to go. It ain't going to happen. Full time approaching. Very quiet second half. They won 2-0. But you look at the XG. We had the higher XG. We were the ones that should have scored. But even then, it's still 0.6. So this should have been a 0-0 game. But Arsenal scored a screamer with Lacazette. I'm not happy with the performance. We should have got something from that game. It was a close game. It wasn't as if they were a better side. But it is what it is. You got to take the wins with the losses. And we do lose to Arsenal 2-0 at Molineux. Eased to victory. I wouldn't say they eased to victory myself, but it could have very easily been a draw. So we look at the competitions, and we are in 6th place, which is where we want to be. We want to be in those Europa League places, so I'm very happy with the way things are panning out so far. We've already played Arsenal, we've already played Chelsea, we've already played Leicester, we've already played Man United. So we've already played a lot of the big teams in this league. So far so good, 7 games in. So I think what we will do is we will come back. Where shall we come back? So we're going to come back in December. So you might come back for maybe Leeds and Everton. Start of December. So we'll show off one of the new promoted sides alongside of Everton as well. So we're going to miss over the likes of Sheffield United, Southampton, and the Black Country Derby as well. So West Brom are Wolves rivals. So we're going to miss out on that game. We'll show them off later in the season. But we'll come back for Leeds and Everton. So another 3 games in, and we'll come back around about the start of December. So, 6th place. Happy with that. We got an unexpected win against Man United. But can we come back, see where we are as we go into December, and we continue that Europa League push. But leave a like if you enjoy, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2021 content. We will be uploading the Wolves Beta Save, the FM21 Wolves Beta Save, every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT. And tune in next time as we take on the mighty Leeds United alongside another, well not another, but a Merseyside team in Everton. Thank you very much for watching.